All right, now that should actually be good right there. Cool. Can you play one strike point match? I am not a strike pointer, like at all. Nickname? All right, all good. We got defense on Sobek City. I'm actually not going to play defense. Hey, I mean, that's awful. That's awful getting having to pay rent and stuff like that. I live in a relatively affordable place in the country. Season 2 releases Yanks on February 17th. I'm just gonna turn my fan on real quick. February 17th is season 2. We're Attack. Awesome. Okay, cool. Breakthrough on, all right. Empire State, I like this. Let's see, what shall I run? I almost kind of feel like I want to run the QBZ a little bit. Yeah, we'll run the QBZ. How do you feel about the 511 tactical promotion? I picked up a code today. I don't even know what that is. I'm actually totally in the dark on that one. Get back up, dude. But get off that turret. Yeah, no problem. I know if you're not like really in into all the Battlefield news, you probably want to. Wait, that is an actual person.
Take what you can carry.
Damn, he took his sweet time coming out there. If you go to their website and spend a minimum of $50 and put in Battlefield 6 at checkout, it'll send you a code for skin. Oh, cool. That's dope. I mean, I'm not buying it. I'm not buying nothing because I don't really care personally, but it's still pretty neat. Here, guys. Take some ammo. Give me some points if you're going to be kind of useless. Is 511... What is this? The 511 tactical? Is that, I'm assuming, like a... I'm assuming that's got to be, like, accessories for, like, firearms and stuff like that. Alright, about to do something... I'm about to do something crazy if I can... Damn, this is a diabolical spot. Oh, hardcore parkour? Oh, okay, yeah, it's that gear and tactical company. That makes sense. We're gonna ignore him. You got a little beacon in here? Not today. No, you don't. I almost wish I was assault just so I could get... Man. Oh, you customer supported your order to cancel it? That's cool. I'm using the QBZ. Or attempting to use the QBZ. Actually got a good connection this game. Or decent. Okay. My lord. Okay, that was not working. Can't wait for season 2. We're getting some cool stuff. I would agree. I mean, I'm looking forward to season 2. I think there's definitely going to be some cool stuff happening. So only things we really know of right now is that we know of a few guns. Oh, Jeremy. The only thing we know of is that there's going to be a few guns, and we know of one of the maps named Contaminated. And then we know Gulmod Railway is getting worked on for future seasons, but other than that, we, relatively speaking, have no idea what's happening. What do you think about Battlefield 6 this year? I mean, so I like the game. Like, trust me, I like the game. I think what they're doing is they're squandering a massive opportunity to have this, like, really have take a nice foothold on the FPS market by the way they've been doing post-launch support. It's like they drastically underestimated the amount of, like, content that people need. It's like, sure, they have some, like, content that maybe worked in the past, you know, with their core Battlefield audience, but it's like the mass majority of people like that, because a lot of people that bought this game came from other franchises. You know, they needed more content and they needed more updates and fixes fast. Like, you got to come out the gates hot. Gamers and people rarely give second chances. What up, war against Slovakia? How are you? Glad we took that. Let's get rid of that here. Oh, criminy. Of course, there's the other snipers right there. Best in the business. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Tyler. I'm doing pretty good, DJ. Thanks for asking. But yeah, we're just vibing out, playing some Breakthrough. That is all we do. Trying to vibe out, use the QBZ a little bit, have a little bit of fun. Yo, Mark, thank you for the 10 populars. I don't know what those things are, but appreciate that. Okay, I was about to say, I thought it was a sniper. See, Benin, what I'm gonna say is here. I don't know if it's a controversial opinion or hot take. I really don't think Black Ops 7 is that bad of a game. Like, truthfully, I don't. It's just that we've had so much. People got COD fatigue, bro. Like, they're tired of seeing, you know, back-to-back MW Black Ops titles. They're not different enough. There is some subpar post-launch support for BO6. It's like, when you do stuff like that, people are going to be pissed. People aren't going to be happy, and they're not going to buy the game. Also, you got other good games that are out, like, you know, like Battlefield, Arc Raiders, you know, right? There's more options. Whereas maybe in previous years, COD had people kind of in a chokehold because there wasn't that many great options. But now there is. There's a lot of options. So this fan base just kind of came together and said, yeah, we're not buying it this year. We're like, we don't care. Yo, Mark, thank you again for the other 10 lives. Rainy day. It's what I was saying. It's like they just didn't come out the gate hot with good like post-launch support. The game got so many people so hyped.
Probably.
Got so many people so hyped so fast. You know, the game was relatively good, but then they made it like super grindy. You couldn't level stuff up quick enough. And they didn't get enough good updates out, and they brought in so many people from other games that, I don't know, it's just maybe some of the core Battlefielders don't mind some of the way the game is played and updates go out, but a lot of those other people just didn't do it. You know, they got their little fix in for the month. First month it was out, and they're like, yeah, you know what? There's not a lot here that I'm really interested in grinding and playing for. Because truthfully, the game is truthfully, the game is relatively shallow in terms of like content offering. Like, not to be like, you know, apart from getting guns to max level here, like there's a very subset niche of people that actually care enough to do that. The rest of people just want to play, have a little bit of fun, and this is too much of a time sink for hours wise with not enough content to justify that. But nice, all right. That's an actual Claymore. That's crazy. Crazy work. The storm is not really affecting my area, DJ. Sorry if I didn't get to that. Also, the season 1 was kind of largely underwhelming. Like, there's not a lot of, like, I would say. No, okay, he's got a TR7. I'm about to say, like, what? So, Daydreamer, I'm using the SCW-10 right now. And show loadout and stuff a little bit later here. I gotta take off that outfit on my one character. That thing sticks out like a sore thumb. I'm running that same one. I say we'd big chilling there or something, hey? Say, I'm just trying to move around here without getting hit by, like, claymores. Damn, dude. They got motion sensor mines, claymores, everything. Too many sweats on BO7. You know, skill-based matchmaking is... It does suck. Also, you know, okay. So the funny thing is, they said they, you know, they lowered the matchmaking parameters, right? It's more relaxed. Then people are calling BS, and it's like, no, they probably did. There's just not enough bad players on. The people that are playing the game are real COD guys. So they're sweating. Like, the actual matchmaking probably is what they say it is. All right, hopefully that confused him a little bit. We're getting like, we're having a tough time breaking through over here. And they got both OBJs right now, too. All right, guys, come on, let's all right, come on, someone, like, let's not be pussies. Let's get on this thing. All right, let's at least get it so they can't spawn on it. I think right stick jump for non-claw is good. I mean, I use it for crouching. So I've never even thought about using it that way, so I can't really say yay or nay. To keep it a stack. There's a lot of guys up top. Yo, I was right here, teammate. Yo, I didn't see that. That's diabolical. Nebraska, dude. Hey, Alec, you're like the third person to come through here and talk about Nebraska. I'm in Elkhorn. The For You page is doing its thing. It's getting real local out here. What about the TR7? Oh, this is the SCW-10, yeah. I got hit by a little nade. So I have the 26 round mag on this thing. I have no underbarrel, nothing like that. I'll show you guys here. I'll show you guys here at the beginning of the next game or something like that, or when next time I die. The setup, but I have the 26 round mag on there, the biggest one. Costs like 30, 40 points, whatever it is. $110% worth it, though. I got the beautiful little, like, I got the no arms and kind of accessories glitch going on. What are we doing? That is chalked. How hard is Warzone? Are you talking about like easy or like hard? Like, what are you talking about? Oh, the Phantom Sniper skin has this? Is it really a skin problem? Hold up. That actually, I mean, I can see it. It makes sense. Dude, there's so many nades and shit. Did I just get, like, delayed burned? Nope. Ooh. Lol. We are not having a good time, my team. It's your sound settings. I just play on, what is it, War Tapes? I just broke my angst, bro. See, here I'll show you. Since we're about to lose, we're not about to get this. Here I'll show you guys the setup. So I have the standard suppressor on this thing, the extended barrel, no under barrel. I have the 25 round mag, which costs 45 points. Standard ammo. I have the improved mag catch, and then I have the mini flex 1.0. Yeah, I just died by breaking eggs. It was truly tragic. I'm gonna have to switch out my character though. That actually is what this does, because it's actually very, I'd say, mildly annoying. I also need to switch out my assault character on one of my, I think is it on PAX, because he got a wild outfit. I thought it was cool, but I'm not a fan. It's just too vibrant. You know what? I low-key kind of suck at Fortnite as well. Low-key. All right, I went 55 and 15. 55 and 15 is not too bad of a game. All right, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna back out of this one so I can go ahead and adjust that. If you guys were saying, I had no idea it was something skin related. So that is exactly what I'm gonna change here. So yeah, swap faction. I think it's always on PAX. No, because all of mine are different. I was playing support. It's not this guy, is it? Hey, I don't know what it is, because I don't got nothing crazy. But let's just go to the appearance. So we're gonna switch out my assault character, because this one's a little bit too bright for my taste. I need to do something a little different. Maybe that. I like the dark, like as close to black as I can get for a skin. Normally speaking, the better. I'm just trying to be harder to see. Like even this skin, I like this. The Mackenzie skin. Engineer is actually pretty dope, but I don't play Engineer, so it doesn't really bother me. And then I actually have these two kind of tough skins right here. The one for Engineer and Assault. I actually did buy these more recently just because I'm not sure if y'all can see. Ah, damn, y'all really can't see that on the vertical. But I do like that sort of like skull thing, and those are all basically black and white skins. So I think I'm pretty good, but I don't think you can change skins mid-game. You can change like camos and stuff mid-game, but you can't change skins, to my knowledge. Go Rams. See, I'm a 49ers guy, so you know, not much of a Rams fan here. That is going to be an absolute crazy matchup, though. That's going to be a ridiculous matchup. Rams and the Seahawks. That's going to be a game. Is the button on the bottom right? Oh, you can actually. Yeah, maybe I'm tweaking. All right, that's cool. The more you know. So let's see. What do we use? We just use the SCW-10. Kind of absolutely dumped on people. So almost. No, I'm not gonna use an LMG. We're gonna go using the AR here. I kind of want to get back here to my not TR7, AK-4D. I was just not having much luck using it last game. You about to get revenge? Hey, brother, I wish you the best of luck. That Seahawks defense is, I mean, it is. I just barrel stuffed him. Yeah, I got a Chuck on my team. No, Chuck, revive Chuck. You play ARs only on Assault? I mean, oh, I play ARs on like, it don't matter what it is, you know. You get the benefit, I think, a little bit at better sprint to fire on like assault, but you know, I'm not for real trying to run LMGs on support mass majority of the time. Here, take some health. Yeah, I'm gonna need that. Damn, dude. Good luck against the dark side. Hey, listen, I'm not sure I trust Darnold either, but there's something about that defense which is just really good. So it's definitely going to be a great matchup. However, the other one, we'll see if that even is a game, just because, you know, they don't got Bo Nix. I just didn't see him in the corner there. That's so chalk that that Bo Nix broke. What did he fracture his ankle? Needs surgery. Second to last play of the game. Like, that's cooked. Like, are you talking about having awful luck? That is right there. That's. Is Brady that? God damn. This I'm not liking this AK-40 this game. I need to not do this. I need to put this thing away. Did I get the full angled? Increases weapon draw speed. That's like no, that's no bueno. Alright, we might just try and run it with how I have it set up. We'll see if I like it. Yeah, winner of this will hit the Super Bowl. If Jared Stidham, the QB on the Broncos, ends up coming through for an absolute heater game, it might be another Nick Foles all over again. You never know. SG-55 is great, yeah. I will not deny that. All right, gentlemen, come on. How out of all people right there did I just get messed up? We have too many medics around me for me not to get picked up. I think this might be jokes. AK, I'd agree. I would agree. I think the game's a lot of fun. See, I wanted to go pick him up, but bro was just... Yep, had to do it to him. Funnel in here, funnel in here.
Come on.
All right, let's get up top.
I'm over here. Take what you can.
Come on, more people on this, the better. I think I just got Go. Afterglow. I'm right behind you, and you are indeed a medic. Yo, freelancer. Someone. We are medics. Oh my god.
Have taken the sector.
Alright, we'll get that on there. 95. Do I have... Oh, there is a mag catch on here. Alright, one thing we will not be doing is go right down there. Defense does win games, though. Better defense will ultimately come out on top. So we'll see. We shall see. Not saying that I trust Darnold more than Stafford, because I definitely don't, but defense, defense, defense. It's like all Darnold has to do is basically not mess it up.
Grab what you can.
Like, quintessentially. How did he get out there, dude? I mean, they got offense. I mean, look at Jackson Smith and Jigba. He had a... What do you have, like, a ridiculous amount of yards on this season? They got offense, that's for sure. So... It's just... It's a pretty just close... Pretty close and even matchup, in my opinion. Really, really good. Oh, I was like, what the hell? I agree with you, Squirrely. I agree. But, I mean, it's most likely going to be the Patriots, so... You know, if it's them, I'm all right. I would like to see Drake May getting the Super Bowl. Oh, Lord have mercy. This is one of them blender games. Dude, I'm actually getting, like, good ping. Like, decent ping tonight, which is a little bit weird. But it seems like it's harder for me to play. Maybe I just don't have, like, a gun that I'm, like, vibing with. Mine's at TR7 and... Is this a lightened suppressor? What is this? Yeah, it's lightened. We're going to take that mag catch off, and no, we're going to go put on... It's the 5MW red. Just need something a little bit... Yeah, need something a little bit faster. Oh, corner.
Need a medic.
49ers, I'm sorry. Dude, listen. I kind of expected the Niners... I mean, I expected the Niners to kind of lose that game. Not because they're a bad team, but just because it's like, all right, after a certain amount of time, you can only overcome so many injuries. Like, you can only overcome so many injuries. Like, you got Brock Purdy out there who scrambled for 400 yards, like, sideways, fighting for his life. I'm fighting for my life in this game right now. But it's like, and then you're throwing to tight end number 3 because tight end number 2 is down. Obviously, Kittle tore his Achilles. You got your best wide receiver out there is Jawan Jennings, who's like wide receiver 2, wide receiver 3. Pearsall was kind of banged up still. You have CMC, who is, you know, being a workhorse. You got basically Purdy and CMC. It was like, it was kind of brutal.
We are targeting objective Bravo.
Hey, you know what's crazy? The injury bug has been so bad, and people are talking about that electrical station stuff being nearby. that of course Lynch and Shanahan are actually looking into it, like being a real cause for concern. Apparently CMC was someone that brought it up, that it is concerning. And I'm like, I'm with you, bro. Like, if there's any type of science on that, by all means, let's look into it. But yeah, it's just ridiculous. So it's like we just had like we were down to so many people. Our entire defense was like literal practice squad and guys that weren't even on the team, damn near. You know, not even on the team. I'm getting mollywopped this game. All right. Change in playstyle is going to happen here. Well, I got a nice little triple. You think I should go back to grass over turf? I always think grass over turf is you know, is better. I think it's statistically proven to have less injuries being on grass. We definitely do have the best division in the league. It was like, it's not even close. The NFC West is leaps and bounds. Arizona's like the redheaded stepchild. Like, no one knows what they're doing. They've just been awful. How'd you die? Dude, I'm getting shot by literally anybody and everybody at like some like random ranges. Hey, what up, Cascade? Yep, GBR, go Big Red. More people are starting to think about Nebraska for basketball than football, which is bad. Hey, so how many of y'all, I don't know, anyone in here that knows Nebraska football, did Dylan Raiola, is he out for the entire next season, or is he going to be healthy? Because I know he transferred to Oregon, but I'm like, Dante Moore is at Oregon. He will like he's coming back for another season. Are you from Nebraska? Yeah, I'm out here in Elkhorn. Like, I'm not born in Nebraska, but I've lived here my entire life. I should just start saying Nebraska a few times, like as soon as I start the stream. And then I'll inevitably start, the For You page will just start bringing Nebraska people in here. Yeah, he's. I'm talking about. So Dante Moore. He's going back to Oregon. Then also Raiola transferred to Oregon, but he's had that. I think he had, was it the Achilles injuries or whatever it was? He like fractured something. I can't remember. But I know he's out for, you know, a decent period of time. I just don't know if he if his injury has him out for the extent of that of the next season, and that's the reason he transferred there, to just sit and then take over when Moore leaves for the NFL. we gotta get this reload in. I think probably, I don't know what's more of a dying sport. I think, well, I think baseball is kind of on the come up again ever since they did the pitch clock rule. Because baseball games were so damn long, bro. Like baseball games, like, you know, that's the reason they would have the 7th inning stretch, and they have all these things. It's like now you can get up and go to get, you know, go to the concessions, and you could miss an entire inning. Like, you could genuinely miss an entire inning because stuff will just go that fast. So, I think they definitely lock people back in for baseball. One thing I'm not a fan of, though, is I'm not a fan of there not being some type of salary cap, because then the Dodgers can just spend, like, $3 billion on their roster. You know. And once again, I'm a San Francisco fan, so I'm a Giants guy. I was born in San Francisco, but then left there when I was 3. Went to Vegas for 2 years, then came to Omaha. So I've been here, and I'm 30 now, so been here ever since. But like, every team I root for besides the Huskers is San Francisco based, and it's like I really wish there would be some type of salary cap. You know. Or, yeah, $765 million for an outfielder. Yeah, it's the, what is it? The Mets. It's so the Dodgers, the Mets, Yankees. I think those are like the big 3 that have just a boatload of money to spend. I think the Dodgers statistically have like the most stacked team of all time. It's not even like, it's borderline not even fair. You know? All the other leagues got competitive salary caps. So, attachments, Chris, I can show you the attachments here real fast. Actually, I'm probably gonna I might play with that LMG again. But here's the attachment. So this is the M123K. We have the Lighten suppressor on here, the heavy extended barrel 10-point, the ribbed stubby. Just the standard 100 round mag, standard ammo, the 5MW red laser, and then the Miniflex 1.0 sight. No, not a Yankees fan. Like I respect them, but I'm not like a Yankees supporter. Now, let's maybe go for the B-36. San Fran is ass. We'll see. We'll see if Buster Posey manages to bring everybody to the promised land. Will he? Nobody knows. Yeah, some owners don't want to spend that funny money, but it goes to, you know, you kind of might as well use and abuse the system there that's in place, you know. I mean, the Dodgers are taking advantage of it, so if yours and my poverty franchise is not taking advantage of it, what are we doing? Gabeware, I'm using OBS. Alright, if this guy can actually, if someone can just jump out of this thing, I'm gonna do the exact same thing. Yeah. All right. Whoa, he was up there. It's just the owner. Yeah, everyone had a chance to get Otani, that's for sure, and the Dodgers did. I mean, they just ponied up the more money, and you know, that's just the fact of the matter. I didn't see him right there. Thank you, teammate. Appreciate that. You cannot be having these guys up here. Oof. I think the Giants are one of the teams that were in consideration for Otani there. San Francisco and in Asian dudes tends to be a pretty good mix. But I guess it didn't end up working out. You're a Husker too? Love to see it. If only Husker Athletics could be really good at football along with volleyball and now basketball. That'd be super tough. There's just like a never-ending sea of those fellas down there. How that Claymore didn't actually kill me? Don't know. Damn, dude. I do too, Squirrely. I do too. Dolo, I think didn't another Japanese guy or somebody just sign? I'm not sure it was the Giants that, it wasn't the Giants that got him, right? Who's that got him? Apparently Japanese football is pretty lit. I just saw something on, just saw a post about that the other day. So I don't know how true that is, but apparently it's pretty gas. Dude. I'm running out of ammo just being up here. Nah, he was better than me. The registration is also apparently an issue with Claymores. Dude, hit registration for this game in general is just an issue. Like, I don't know what Battlefield was doing with their netcode, but they must have built their netcode on the top of a shiny dog turd. Like, there's absolutely no way that after so many years of making video games, you can't have good netcode. Astro signed him? Oh, okay. I don't know. I think someone got like, 30, 50. I mean, it was like a 3-year, 60 mil or something like that. I don't know. Who knows? Splash damage beat my ass right there. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me tonight, by the way. It's actually pretty cool. We're all chatting, having a good time. And see, the moment I get off from up top, now they're all there. All right. We're gonna have to go make some plays after I'm done getting beamed. Let's see, teammates. We got 140 tickets to be able to take this. So. I just realized I'm not seeing any of the capture points on my screen. That's another visual glitch. We'll add that one to the list of glitches that I've experienced. Not seeing A and B capture points. All right, bet. Incredible. Yeah, Squirrely, appreciate the follow, and glad to have you here. I like talking up a storm about sports and a whole bunch of other random stuff. Well, trying to dominate. I can only just. Dude, that tank is like that's awful. Like, what am I supposed to do about that? Is that another guy here? Hit reg, hit reg, hit reg. Hey, listen. I was like, you know, I'll take it down maybe like at the end of the month. I don't know. I like crafting a Christmas tree up. I think it's nice and festive. It looks cool in the background. Also, it's still cold and snowy out. You know, maybe not very snowy here, but you know, everyone's about to get a blizzard anyway, so we're all still vibing. I like having the little lights up in the background. I think it's nice. Dude, they've been obliterating this whole map with the tanks and explosives. Can we not get them like to not take A? Dude, that's a tank right there, bro. That's awful. Yes. Oh my god, I just jump shotted him. I bunny hopped. Okay, yeah, we're doing this. Don't know how that worked? Poom, the best way to level guns is just to get kills. There is no specific mode. There is literally nothing you can do to make your gameplay experience of leveling guns any easier. Ain't that something? They're just like, if we don't get any like engineers to take that out, they're just gonna like, they're gonna hold us back the entire rest of the time. All I want to do is I want to get on that right side, put a beacon down somewhere, and then like we'll be good. But it is yeah, it is 0 degrees here right now where I'm at in Nebraska, so definitely not 80. If it was 80, I would not have any winter tires. Facing that down, yup. They took out all my. They took out my favorite shrubbery over here. I got somebody a little bit. No, I'm not playing engineer to go take that out. I'm trying. No, they took out my salt beacons. I was trying to like, anchor us up here, my squad with beacons, make our lives easier. But I got some bum nerd teammate that's sitting here sniping, doing jack shit. He's not helpful. I mean, stay inside the entire winter. I mean, like, that's not, like, as normal around here. Like, it gets around, like, freezing temperatures most of the time. Like, Nebraska doesn't get, like, a ton of snow anymore. Like, ever since, you know, global warming started happening, right? Like, we still get snow, don't get me wrong, but it's just not like we're getting blizzards. Oh. Well, I was trying to do the Lord's work there. Best weapon in the game right now? No idea. Oh, so Willie, you're from Washington? Are you talking like Washington State, I assume? What did I end up going? 44 and 13 for like a nice little late join? I basically did all that in that second base. So we would have had a literal heater. An actual heater. Thank you, Soda Gaming. Appreciate that. Yeah, I just used the Elgato Cam Link with a Sony A6300. And that's kind of the recipe for success. And then I have like a little, I have like a little changed lens on it. I don't got nothing crazy. State, yeah, okay, so yeah, you're way up there, Pacific Northwest then, yeah. That makes sense. No, we haven't, if you got a camera and you have the funds to do so and you try to record yourself, having an actual camera does a great amount of work. Everything looks beautiful. So I'd recommend. You just get a nice little like dummy battery and then you just you're good to go. You still rocking your Elgato Brio? See, I have a I don't know if Elgato did Elgato make a Brio? I have a Logitech Brio, but it's actually sitting up on top of my top monitor. So if I wanted to do a controller cam, I can do that. But then I'd actually have to play on the desk. All right, we're gonna take off Eastwood because I don't really feel like playing Eastwood. Yep, I have the A40s. See, yeah, Ben, and I'm very happy Indiana won the Natty. Very, very happy. I you know, I'm not an Indiana fan, but I'm a fan of Mendoza. Love that guy. He's an actual dude. Everything you see of him, you know, I like him. I can't hate him. You know, you can't dislike him. Like if you're talking about a guy that's like all in for the team and being like an actual genuine dude, yeah, that's him. So I'm all aboard on him, and I pray to God that if he goes to the Raiders, that it's not, you know, he doesn't just get totally pissed on by, you know, Raiders management. Hopefully Tom Brady steps in and does a little something to help out. We got 95 out of 100 points. Dude, that is actually kind of cooked. Well, maybe I'll go back to using the vertical grip here, and then we'll just throw on like a red laser. We can't have the raiders. Oh,
Enemy forces are dug in across multiple sectors.
can't have the raiders raidering this.
Move out.
There we go. Harrison, the M433 is essentially, I mean, if you're talking about basically what you reference the COD, yeah, it's essentially the Kilo.
Living on objective Alpha.
I got some, dude, they're actually nerding that out.
We've neutralized Alpha.
Rip. Yeah, I mean,
Secured Alpha.
Caleb Williams, the Bears, so they got Ben Johnson. Like, Ben Johnson. Like, what's the complaint about with the... Ben Johnson's a dude. MP5 build is fire. Hey, CST, what up, dude? Thank you. We're corner camping it.
We now hold Alpha.
Is that a thermal sight? I dead ass think he's got thermal on that. Yeah, David, this is Battlefield. Yep, Battlefield 6. Yes, sir. I did not check that angle. That's my fault. Okay, we are going to... Yeah, we're gonna spawn A here since we got this. We're gonna have to do some decent clearing out before we can push over, though. That's facts. Jesus Christ. Hi, Chuck. Chuck here. What up, Chuck? Were you potentially the Chuck in my previous game playing Battlefield? I think we need to use something a little different here for some of this this range we got going on. No, sorry. Damn. That was another Chuck. The Chucks are out in force tonight. I gotta keep my noggin away from that window. We run, we run, we run. Ah!
We are attacking objective Bravo.
Can't see what I'm shooting at. Huge. I'm not in that great of a spot. It'd be cool if you could cap it from like right here, but I understand why you can't. Hit markers, hit markers. Damn, dude. I did, CST, I did try out the GERT. Actually, I got that GERT decently leveled up, no BS. Is this gonna be... What if I use the TR7? What if I run at people like a madman with the TR7? Yo, my shots were disappearing into the sand. No, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm not sure if they're bringing those back. I can't imagine they are. To be honest with you. But, Kimi, I'm thinking we're getting 3 maps. We only know of 1 right now, though. Only know of 1 map right now. Like, only 1 map for sure. That Gulmod Railway, that's not Season 2. That is just a... That is just coming to the test environment in Season 2. That'll be for, like, a future season. Oh, I Brady'd the shit out of that. Yo, get this... Kind of a nice little beacon placement. You know what? What if I do something? What if I do something a little crazy? I'll put on my KTS. Dude, I think I have 3 teammates back here that are just like circle jerking it. Oh, one of them went down. I think they're all 3 snipers. I'm the one guy in my squad that's actually trying to do something, like move. We can just get in there and kind of take them off that. That'd be great. And I can, like, lay down enough fire to... keep them from getting over there. This might be the move here, the roll. All right, we like that right there. Teammates, get on that shit. Teammates, you nerds, I'm right here. Great, I can't see. Oh, that's my kryptonite. Can't see. It's kind of a, this is low-key kind of a god tier spot. Come on, I'm kind of beat. Oh, our teammates are over here in the tank too. He's kind of beating some ass. I mean, we're on it. We're on it. I'm waiting this out though. Guys, this is, we're kind of on a generational run right here. No! Right there! Hey, teammates, get that. Who's Nebraska's QB next year? It's this guy named, shit, what's his name? Hey, look at that. We just helped the team come through. I think it's his name, Ryan Colondria. He's coming from University of Nebraska, University of Nevada, UNLV. Bro's a nice little dual threat QB. Had put up some good stats last year. He's a sophomore, going to be a junior. So overall, excited about that. Did I really get 20 kills from that spot? See, listen. Sometimes you just gotta chill out. You gotta lay off on the hardcore rushing. You just gotta post up a little bit. I know I'm an absolute lethal shot, so that's all I had to do was just. Just had to give my teammates the chance. What up, Brandy? Yeah, Anthony Calandria. Yep. Calandria. He's coming from University of Nevada. Whatever UNLV stands for. But I like him. Nebraska's also been going a little bit buck wild in the portal, getting a bunch of linemen, so that I'm also pretty gassed about. You have any controller settings videos? Yep, Carlson, they are on the page. I got a few of them. And also, I got 8 more in-depth ones here on my YT. That is linked in my bio. This is not a very, like, agile LMG, so I do have to kind of post up a little bit more than, you know, I'd like, but hey, we're taking sectors, so am I going to complain about having to do that? No. And my KD's gone way up. This is the KTS 100. Slow fire rate gun, but still an absolute unit. Just not very good for close range. Brandy, this is season 1, and I don't be adding people that I don't know. Nothing against you, but all right, let's we'll spawn right here. If there is people to be picked off, we will pick them off with this KTS. I'm more accurate than you. Yeah, what up, Loco? Good to see you. Yeah, it has been a minute. Yeah, some people only... I'm not sure what stream you're in, but some people only find the stream via the vertical form. So I'm not sure which one you're in, but... So I can't see. I have all my chats combined in my OBS. Trying to... I was trying to get some good movement there, but... You show us a quick of your settings after the match. Carlson, I literally have a actual settings video I made like, what, 3 days ago? Like on my TikTok right there, so you can literally go get the in-depth, all that. Because that's a lot to go through, actually. So no one's just going to be guarding over here? Okay, well, I guess there's a tank now. Oh, you're using horizontal, but I text you on my phone? Okay, yeah. Cool beans. Well, glad you're in here. Glad you were in here. I'm hyped to always have the people join me and hang out. Hey, no problem. Glad the settings help you out. That's sick. All right, we need hey, listen, we need a little help here. Yeah, teammate. Hey, yeah, bring that tank up here. Come on, bring that. Do that thing. Ryan, you are support. I'd like to ask you to come over here.
Need a fucking medic!
All right, bro. I think my teammates might be a little bit brain dead. This is Battlefield 6, Mouse. Look, we might have to go. Let's see. We're not. Lord have mercy. That was a TR7 that got me from that distance too. Wow. Yeah, the KTS 100 basically has no recoil. It's like the lowest recoil LMG in the entire game. One of the lowest recoil guns I think in the entire game. Period. I just LMG. If they're able to push up on us like this with their tank, that is a horrible, horrible. Like, that guy should not have been able to push up that far like that. I'm getting spawn trapped by a tank. Come on. Number one player on a 20 sensitivity? Mr. Feathers, what are you talking about? What's a 20 cents? Who's on a 20? Dude, all my teammates are snipers. Like all my squad mates are snipers and they're useless.
Stay with me. Come on.
It's like no one on my entire team has a pair of nuts to move. And I can't one-man army this. I got 3.
I got you.
All right. Let's see if there's a way for me to get around on this outside a little bit. I'm gonna use this tank as some cover. What's my brother? What? UO? You talking about KD? Now we got kind of a good spot because this tank right here, like this tank body. Oh, what's up, brother? What's up, Robbie? What it do? We're just attempting to get this last area here, and my teammates got. They don't got no spine.
You're outside the combat area. Return ASAP.
Like, I can't do nothing about this. This is awful. Okay, we have one guy that's going to be in a tank. Let's just say a prayer and hope that he knows what he's doing. How is he up here in our base? Yeah, these guys are everywhere in here. Let's see, I'm 51 and 18 right now. Number one controller player's never heard of smoke grenades and flanking. Dude, this is Sobek City. Hello? Where do you see the ability to flank on Sobek City Breakthrough, Mr. Feather? Where is that ability? Look at that. Is there the ability to flank? No, no. You can't get out here because I got a tank right here. It's like, and my teammate in the tank is not even moving up. I literally have smoke grenades. Yep. All right, Feathers, tell me, where am I supposed to be flanking? A lot of flanks available right here. Yes, let me run through 3 smokes, a tank, and everybody else shooting at me. Makes a lot of sense. I helped the first 2. And then these are my teammates back here. Like, they ain't moving up. No one's moving up. So as soon as you move out here... Alright. We are not doing that. The teammates are hopeless. Yeah, what up, that one? What's good? Nebraska hat. You know it. How are you doing, visuals? Welcome back. Welcome back. I flank and I play. I flank and play really smart all the time, but yeah, I had like 55 kills. I was like 55 and 18, and it's like I'm not sitting there to. I'm not going to continually, you know, push into absolute nothingness when teammates can't move up. You know, so. Every once in a while, you get those games. All right, dude, I had to lay down like a 20 kill streak earlier in the match there just to be able to, for us to be able to get that first set. But yeah, I'm a Nebraska fan. Yep, I'm out here local. So I'm not necessarily like a basketball fan. You know what? I'll play Merrick Valley. I'm not necessarily a basketball fan, but I know they're doing absolutely incredible. They're like 18, 19, and 0. But visuals, I'm doing good. Overall, doing pretty good. How long will the Christmas tree be at for? Till the end of January. Most likely till the end of January. Maybe it'll be a singles awareness tree, aka whatchamacallit, Valentine's Day. I think Rule's the answer. Yeah, I think he's a great coach. I think he'll do just fine. I think the only thing we're missing was just the talent. Truthfully. Like we just had a lot of guys that were good, but you know, the line was they just weren't good enough. So, and we got a bunch of dudes from the portal that they went all in on, and it's like, that's what I'm here for. You know, I want us to put in some serious time and effort in the portal because it matters nowadays. Like, I understand getting homegrown guys or just building guys up, but in the era of football we're in, you have to make use of that portal. If you don't, well, you're chalked. So, Hey, if that tank's gonna be on the outside. No, I don't got a snowstorm right now. It is like 0 degrees out. But I think we had some like a little snow dusting earlier, and that is about it. Dude, this tank is over here. Yo, Danker. You're a medic, bro. Pull out the goddamn defibs. Yeah, it does make a great background, though. That's why I like it. I like having a little ambiance in the background. Well, I was not expecting that. Bro, you got no recoil? Have you ever used the KTS? The KTS is like the lowest recoil gun in the whole game. Like no BS. Hi, Dimuthu. Dimuthu. Try not to pronounce your name. Okay. Get back up, King. You hate what? Robbie, what do you hate? Where's the new updates? Mini, we're not getting jack diddly for updates until probably February 17th, which is season 2. So I don't want to burst your bubble there, but that is how it's going to be. If I can just not get absolutely blown to pieces by this tank, that'd be fantastic. I don't know where I gotta sit. Oh, okay. I got taken unreasonably quick. It's funny, the KTS, like, statistically is not, like, that great. But, because of its absurdly low recoil, you know, it's like your ability to do some serious work with it goes way up. In, like, non-existent bloom, almost. I mean, look at that. That's full auto at that distance, right? Hey, at least I know where those guys are shooting me from. This right here, the KTS is probably my favorite low recoil gun. All I'm trying to do is see where they're shooting me from on that side. Damn, dude. I love the cord is incredible, so I'm with you on that one. The cord's great. We're about to lose this, actually. Unfortunate. What up, Joseph? What up, dude? I've been using all types of guns tonight. This is just like, I didn't really want to play defense. I hate playing defense on Breakthrough, like, truthfully. But if I'm gonna at least, you know, do something, I might as well try and make it as good of an experience as possible and use like an LMG for some of this stuff. It was either that or I could potentially have gone and used like a DMR of some sort. I'll just get up here. I won't get up here. All right. Let's see. Moon Daddy? Yeah, we'll spawn on John. That's probably the tank over there. I don't like sitting in here because we're literally sitting ducks. Oh, they're coming in on this right side. ADSing, looking at him beforehand, still get deleted. Greetings from NYC. What up, Joseph? All right, we're gonna put this away for now. And I think I might go more. I might lean a little bit more AR.
Attention, we need defensive support for our objectives.
I guess I can spawn into bullets too.
Objective Alpha has been lost.
All right, let's pick a route to take people out on. All right, I'm not playing defense anymore. All right, we're gonna go custom search, and I'm gonna start playing Conquest. Let me just get something where it's neutral enough where I don't gotta back out of a game. I don't care if it starts. Alright, hopefully this isn't too far in of a game. We can have some fun with this. I think I'm gonna go for my little trusty TR7 here, and let's see how far in. Oh, relatively new game? Bet.
Securing all those positions. Hostiles are inbound.
I love how I just spawn in and die. Let's see, 30, oh, 38 ping, okay. All right. Spawn, die, spawn, die. Okay, so they either have A or E. Are we good over here?
Okay, we have secured Echo.
All right, well, they got to spawn over here.
Attack support is needed on the mark objective.
Yeah, it's been happening in every single match where I just kind of spawn and die into something. I'm not sure what's going on with the spawn system or if I'm just getting really unlucky, but... Oh, I just put a shot over there and got a little bit lucky. I've been getting hit by, like, for whatever reason, it seems like I'm getting hit with, like, some Instant deaths every single match. Every single match. That is the beauty of netcode. It truly the beauty of awesome, wonderful netcode. Like I said, awesome, wonderful netcode. Fully inside the bus, died to the DMR. Yeah, I know. This one has like a 250 millisecond. Just kind of trying something out here. Seeing if I like it. I'm just trying to see if I have to slow my playstyle down. Yo, MJ, thank you for all the gifts. I see them popping up in chat. Much appreciated. Thank you. Come on. Yup. No, this is not the P90. This is the TR7. He's still fucking alive. That's my fault. That is totally my fault for playing that way. If he would have knifed me out of all people right here, I would have been actually, like, super pissed. Teammate zone coming. We're about to cap this whole thing out. AK-205, give it a try. No. That's a pea shooter. A certified pea shooter. High accuracy, no damage. No damage means that's no bueno. Which one am I picking? Cord, DRS, or AK? Probably the Cord. I do love me that Cord. That is for sure. You're like, when you use the AK-205, you're like just literally tickling people. Like, shit is egregious. Whoa, shooting bushes. Whatever bro's got down over in that general area, it is not my problem. AK-40 is really good, Cap-a-Lot. I agree with you. Good gun, but it does... You know, it's like, depending on the lobby, either I really like it or it's going to piss me off. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's good. But there's also a lot of issues where, you know, if you ain't net coding, you might as well be firing into the abyss. Like, why was I just shooting this instead of that? Opinion on the best gun? I don't even know if there's really technically a best gun. It's not like there's Christmas tree. Goddamn right. I think, you know, I'm really, really hyped for next Christmas 2026. So I figured I'd just be a little bit early and put mine up. But yeah, this is the TR7. I'm gonna get cooked out here. No, just like him. I'm not going out there for any of these guys. Y'all have fun. 330. Yep. 330 days. We don't got that far. We don't got that long to go. Less than a year.
We need to defend the marked objective.
Oh, well, there goes that little vantage point. Here we go, teammate. Take some ammo and health. We got 10 seconds till we cap out this thing fully. But no, I'm keeping it up probably till, like, realistically speaking, end of January, and then I'll put it away. Also, I just like how it looks in the background, you know what I'm saying? It just looks good. The two-shotter. Yeah, I see what you're saying, game clips. Oh, try the DMR. I've used a couple DMRs. Let's see. Christmas is such a con, though. What do you mean? What about Christmas is a con? Ducky, I like the game. I think it's worth paying for. I mean, if you've never, have you ever played a Battlefield title before? Like, I think it's definitely worth playing. You know, if you enjoy first-person shooters, you want something that's different than, let's say, COD or whatever, that's the other mainstream FPS, then I'd say it's worth a try. You know, I'm all for it. I got into 20... Oh, yeah, what the hell? You should... Okay, you need a refund 2042. That's a literal dog shit game. That thing is awful. I don't know why on God's green earth you bought 2042. Oh, you've had it for over a year? Okay. Well, you know what? That is literally a polished dog turd. That's what that thing is. That's all it is. 2042. Listen. So when it was about to come out, I was actually in the playtest for it. Like, me and other creators got invited to do like an early playtest. I did the playtest. I was like, this is gonna be all right. But then I did the actual playtest, or you know, then when the game actually came out, it was so broken that I couldn't load up the game on my PC. It just kept taking the piss over and over again. And I was like, dude, like, what the hell am I, like, what am I playing? And I have 2.5 hours on the game, and it's straight, that's what Steam registers, and it was solely me trying to figure out how to get it to work without it getting it to be able to work. So you best believe I do not recommend that game. Awful. The beta worked better than the full release of the game. It was horrible. So, and then get this, season 1 took 6 months. 6 months plus to come out because they spent the entire first 6 months fixing the game. Criminal is what that is. I didn't play it. I was on COD. You know, it didn't matter to me. Get a tree flower light? I could. That's a good idea, actually. And Kane, I've not actually played. So I only have like 20 minutes on Arc Raiders. I need to get on. People in the live have been telling me to get on Arc. Solid. So wait, picture crop or just settings? So I'm assuming you're watching it on the vertical feed. You can go over to the other version of the stream. There's 2 of them right now on the platform you're on. So you can go to the other one. And then that's full. We recently watched my Battlefield 6 launch live gameplay. It was interesting. What do you mean? Like the very first time I played it? Yeah, Ham, I've played 2042. Ark, yeah. I've played it a couple times. Or once, actually. I set my settings up, and then I jumped into a solo game, and then I had one of these Ark, like, spider things, like, on my ass, and I was like, dude, I ain't got the ammo for this. I eventually ended up dying. Guys, we might actually get some bots filled in this game. It's 36 out of 64. It might populate bots. But yeah, dude, yeah, it's double hardware. Yep. AJ, ask me. Ask away. Bad boy yuck. It's like very similar to my last name. No, it was like he's one of the big 4-legged guys. He jumps around a lot, and I was like, bro, I've played this game. I've played the game for a grand total of 3 minutes. I had no ammo for it, and he didn't die by my grenades. I was like, this is cooked. Wait, what? Hello? Can you cash app so I can get a controller? AJ, I don't even know who you are. Why would I cash app you? Literally never seen you before. Well, oh, Leaper? Yeah. No, I shot some of those little roly-poly joints. And I was like, ah, you know, those are fine. You know, I take those things out, you know. All you gotta do, shoot them, they blow up, and try not to get, you know, actually, Ham, since you played BO3, I'm about to call those things like mini wraps. You know what I'm talking about? I'm level 1, I think I'm like 157, 158. Yep. I'm not going up by C there if he's got that dumbass tank. Did we just butt buddy in it? No. People were just completely oblivious. Sergi, I'm not sure if I got like top 3 favorite. Maybe like, let's say TR7, SCW10, Cord. AJ, I mean, I'm sorry, brother. I just don't like. I don't recognize you by name, so I don't also just cash at people for... Dude, getting a new controller is expensive. Bro was about to ask me for a scuff controller and be like, hey, you cash me like 200 cash at me 200 bucks. They gotta be down here, right? Dude, that was a crazy spot underneath that truck. 100% SCW is worth upgrading, but it's you don't gotta pick or choose. I mean, it's double hardware XP for like next 3 days. You know, basically double weapon XP. I'm getting stuck on doors and shit. Car doors.
We have recaptured the objective.
Oh, great. Okay.
We are attempting to capture Delta.
Okay, okay. Chat GPT told you to ask a streamer? I highly doubt Chat GPT told you to ask a streamer for money. Chat GPT should have told you to get a side hustle. You know what I think you need to do is I think you need to take your money you got and I think you need to gamble it. I think you should just go put everything on red and then see what happens. Either going to be up in a major way or you just still got to get a new controller, you know? You can't? Oh, you're Muslim? Well, that sucks. Yeah. I mean, ChatGPT should have told you to get your money up. Hey, what's that thing you see on like on like social media, where like, you know, this was promised to him 3,000 years ago? Dude, I'm not disrespecting no religion. If you got to be able to make jokes about anything, you know, within reason, right? It ain't that serious. Do you have two different chats? Yeah, so game clips. I'm not sure if you're watching the vertical or the horizontal one, but basically I have a TikTok and then two chats that you can see on the platform you're on. And then I have, if you're looking at the long form one, it's not cropped, I have the chat on screen so you can see what everyone's saying and not feel left out. I just can't do that with the vertical. Ronald Grump. Yo, can I ask what visual settings you use? Your game looks less flashbangy than mine. You don't got a lot of, like, I don't think you got a lot of visual settings there, boss, on console. I don't know. I truthfully have never played Battlefield on console, so I can't tell you what settings to use. What kind of visual settings you got? Like, obviously, if you got, like, camera motion and stuff like that on, go ahead and turn that down, like, 50%. You know, do yourself a favor, right? ChatGPT said to download FanDuel. That's a good... Hey, listen, that's a great idea. You know, maybe you should, hey, you could do a parlay. That's sports betting. You know what I'm saying? That's different, right? Well then. Hey, bro, don't worry. You know what? Why not get it? Why not put that 20 bucks into the market, you know, and trade some options. You know what I'm talking about? There's nothing against that. I guarantee there's nothing about that with his religion about being able to get into the market, you know, if you're investing. Maybe getting a little, maybe getting to get some micros. Some NASDAQ micros, maybe? Do a little day trading. Are you using the playing KV9? What do you mean KV9? Getting shot by an RPG a lot. It happened like 4 times last game. That's shocked. You know, Ham, I was actually getting hit by RPGs a lot today. There's got to be some challenges for him or something. You know, Grump, I don't know. What's your brightness set at? And also, are you on a monitor or are you on a TV? Yeah, actually, so Andrew, I can't even do that. So Nebraska doesn't allow for... No, wait. I don't know if I can use FanDuel in Nebraska. I think AJ might have left. I think I disrespected his religion too much. I tell him to get his money up. Ooh, we go up top. Haha, I'm dead. Your brightness is at the default 100? Dude, what the hell is mine at? My world brightness and UI brightness is at 50, dog. I mean, I'm on a gaming monitor, so obviously things are different, but 100 brightness sounds kind of diabolical. Yeah, Robert, I'm doing some serious work. Also getting blasted by tanks and RPGs though tonight. Yo, moist baguette. Thank you. Don't worry, I got you, both y'all. Nope. These guys trying to get up here is just hilarious. Just you two are here? What are you talking about? Oh, is this live? Yeah, this is live, 18th. I have like three different versions of the stream going right now. Yeah, so I got, I know Ham's in the long form, like the horizontal, and then I have a vertical one going also on YT, and then I have TikTok going. So 3 streams. But I just tried, I just have all the chats combined, so. Oh my God, this is chalk. Let me out. He could have gone to another stream to ask for some bread. Bread was not promised to him 3,000 years ago, unfortunately, so he's got to go get some. Yo, he already bled out. That ain't that something? If you would have asked Peanut for 20 bucks, he probably would have got roasted. Let me see if I can go up through here. Yeah, I'm trying to be a little bit cognizant of the platform I'm on and not try to get myself screwed. So, you know, Peanut's a little bit more well off than me viewership wise. So, you know, I'm not trying to get thrown into the abyss. What about sourdough? What do you need to become a gamer YouTuber? Are you talking like equipment? Is like, let me know. Like, are you asking about equipment? Just, or like programs? Like, give me kind of what you're looking at, what you're aiming for, and I'll tell you. We'll spawn. Well, we'll see if we'll spawn C. Oh, dear God. He's on the stairs. Mickey, I don't be adding people that I don't know. I only have my friends on here. So Intrinsic, I'm using relatively one of the best ARs, the TR7. But if you're talking about supplies you need, I mean, to start. Okay, so the recording program, well, obviously you need a computer, right? You need a computer that can handle recording. Largely, what cuts down your cost or your barrier to entry is having a computer you can play games on. So, do you have a computer that you can play games on? Or are you going to be playing console? Nothing wrong with playing console, it just gotta... Man. What up, Chris? Hello, hello. What up, C? Battlefield 6 is, it's slightly dead at the moment. Okay, Bo, so... Well, if you're playing PC, you don't need any extra type of stuff. You just need the OBS program, and then OBS itself. It's free to download, free to use. Everybody uses it. That's what I use for recording and streaming. And that's what you'd use if you were also using console. But the thing is that with if you're playing on PC and recording with that, you don't need a capture card of any sort. If you're going to be playing console and wanting to stream that, then you have to have, there's a couple extra hoops to go through where you need to have like an Elgato capture card. And that's like a few $100. And then on top of that, you need to make sure you have a headset which uses the audio, like one of the audio jacks and not just the USB, because then the USB will take all the audio from your game and your capture device won't get any. So that's the downside to using console. But on PC, you don't really have to worry about that. You just have to have a good enough computer to be able to handle playing the game and streaming or recording. Which is not that bad as long as you lock in some settings. So supplies though, just get yourself like an Elgato mic. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't provide these guys at the moment. Get yourself like an Elgato mic. That's like really solid. Elgato's got great products for streamers, creators. That's what they're made for. What up, Vero? The update makes the game look better, much better on base PS5. Oh, cool. Had no idea that was a change even. Damn, dude. I'm not having good luck around C. But you need microphone. You need the free software. And then if you go down that console route, then you need capture card and a headset that works with that. Was it 3 point, not the 3.5. I forget what it's called. But basically like an Astro A40s will have that audio jack that goes into the back. And then also if you're playing PS5, then Astro also makes that connector that goes in that allows you to separate your audio. So it goes to your capture card and also goes to the to you. Yeah, Bruce. Yeah, I started out with very minimal equipment. I had a MacBook that I got because I was going to college, and then I had an Elgato capture card that plugged into it, and then I used iMovie to edit, and I largely used my dad's microphone that he used for making voiceovers because he's a voiceover artist. I would just take my laptop down to his down to the basement, and I'd record for like 10 minutes, and then I'd take it, unplug everything, plug it back in, and go edit on my own. So it was I had just the PS4. Yeah, no problem, Robert. Just look at Elgato products. And you can and that's like what you need to get started. A webcam is cool and all, but that's not something you absolutely need, right? Like you just need the microphone to actually be able to talk. No one wants to listen to you flip down your headset mic. That's not good. That's not good quality, right? But you don't got to spend that much. Like the microphone setup I got is like, I have a $400 microphone, and then that plugs into this thing called a Go XLR, which basically routes the audio from my gaming PC and my streaming PC. And that's like a few $100 by itself. And then that goes into my computer. So like, and then a mic arm and everything. So I have everything that's more like done up and fancy, but it's also because I've been doing it for so long. That'd be cool, Donovan, if they did that. That's for sure. Let's see. Kind of want to use. I might almost want to use the M4A1. Someone was talking to me about the GERT. We'll use the GERT for a little bit. But yeah, Martin, I'm from the U.S. I'm smack dab central United States. Yo, Loco, I'm not like, bro, people be calling me dad and unk. Actually, dad that's a first. I haven't got called dad. That's kind of wicked. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. Right now, just for Conquest, I have Iberian Offensive and then Empire State selected. And then earlier I was playing Breakthrough on like a majority of the maps. What up, Slasher? Welcome, welcome, good sir. I didn't reload. Oh, that's cooked. Damn, I just threw that a little too far. I strong-armed it. Oh. Yeah, no, my dad's awesome. I had an Audio Technica AT2020. It's a regular USB microphone. I use that sometimes. I'd do that also if I went to go live stream ever. I'd like use that microphone. But I would record sometimes. Yeah, like just sit down commentaries a lot of the time with his microphone. Because everything back when I started was like, people weren't doing like live comms, like on like Black Ops 3. I shouldn't say, I didn't start in Black Ops 3, but people weren't really doing a lot of live comms. He was like, you got your gameplay, and then you talked over with a topic or something about it afterwards. Now a lot of stuff is live. So it's just different, you know, different time era. I don't know if the Cord is they're just two separate guns. I wouldn't say the Cord's better than the TR7. Two totally separate guns. Both got their strengths and weaknesses. Like Cord, you can obviously be much more effective with at some distance, just because it's got low, very minimal recoil. Versus the TR7, I mean... Oh god, he didn't die. It kicks, you know, it kicks like a mule, so... Oh, that's my fault. Am I gonna go down that right there? Nope. I did see him down there. Let's see. You have a Neumann for your audio? That's a hell of an expensive microphone. I have a, the microphone I'm using... I'm trying a blank. It's the Rode Broadcaster. I can't remember what microphone my dad's got, but he does, he still does, like, he did radio at the time, back when I had started. So he was on the radio, he's a morning show host, and then now he just does voiceover work, like he just got done doing, like, an audiobook for someone. A lot of people that are creators, they just like going for that Shure SM7B. That's their go-to. So, I play Escalation. I think it's fun. I was playing that actually yesterday. My buddy, P. I was live. And the KTS, yeah, I was using it earlier. Dude, I had like a 20 kill streak with the KTS earlier. I was kind of going certified bonkers. Yo, I tried to get away from two guys, found another. Yeah, look, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree. My dad did radio stuff and voiceover work, and I do videos. So I will say everything video related I did have to figure out on my own, because, you know, basically almost, I mean, the only thing I actually could take note from him was how to have the microphone sound decent. But everything else after that, like editing or figuring out anything at all, was all trial and error. And a lot of trial and error at that. Why don't you play big maps? I play relatively big maps. Like, I'm not playing Operation Firestorm. I'm not a fan of that map. Never have been. So, streaming, I'm a full-time video creator. Like, that's what I would, you know, say I am. Not a full-time streamer. Streaming is something I do supplementally, or like my priority is getting the videos and TikToks and that stuff done, and then streaming is what I do otherwise. You know, when I'm trying to hang out and, you know, maybe go for gameplay footage. But I've been creating since about January 2013. And then everything became a job for me in around 2017. Ain't that crazy, bro? Just looked at me and I died. Oh, the other guy's right there. Dolo, give the cord a try if you're not using the cord. Yeah, I'm definitely more OG with it. That's for sure. I'm not really. Yeah, I'm not a new gen creator. Works to my advantage. Works to my disadvantage. That's for sure. That is for sure. Disadvantage because I got a lot of subscribers from different eras that, you know, don't watch anymore. Different eras, different games, you know. Makes me happy, Loco. Glad to have you here, man. Glad you found me. What are we doing? Why are we all dying down here? See, I can't even go down there. They're gonna be up there. I'm just gonna get absolutely smoked. Yeah, I mean, dude, Ham has been with me. So I think he logged back into his, you logged back into your account after like 10 years or something? Whatever you said it was the other day. So Ham's been with me since Black Ops 3. Great, I love that glitch. Oh, you made a new account after 10 years. No, Dolo, you're good. I can use a DMR probably like next match or something. I just have to get out of this this specific rotation of playlist that I set, which is basically Iberian Offensive and Empire State. I'd have to go for something that's got a little bit more distance to it. I can definitely give a DMR a try. Okay, yes, you forgot your old password. Alright. But the Ham is definitely no super OG. God damn it. Let me up. Let me get them points. Wish I wasn't getting that skin glitch. Because look, I mean, I guess I got the invisible visible handgun. We're in the same game. You know, honestly, that probably happens more often than not if you play late at night. Dude, there's not that many people on this game. You know? There's not that many people. Caplot, are you in the game? Oh, wait, I see you. If that's you, you're 11 and 7 right now. Wait, did my guy not actually get up? What's your hit indicator colors? I don't know, just the, I think their default, I haven't changed the hit indicator at all. No, maybe I have a little bit. I'd have to go check. It's been a while since I looked at them. Jesus, lag. Lag. You know, Zach, I'm not sure if they sold on the maps. Okay, they did kind of sell on the maps. Like, they could be a lot. They could be just better. You know, like, I think they definitely had the ability to do a lot more with the maps or make them better. Like, some people wanted really big maps, like more sandboxy style maps. Totally get it, understand it. I personally like the general flow and layout, but they also needed, what I think they just needed was more maps in Season 1. That's it. Like, I think the base launch maps were relatively fine, and they just needed more maps from Season 1. Not Blackwell Fields and whatever this Snow Empire State. Snow Empire State's literal, I mean, it's fine. Blackwell Fields is like probably the most ass map in the entire game. Honestly, I've been kind of using it. I've been switching back and forth. Like, I can switch over to the green one. It's not really going to be that big of a difference. I just been using it. I have an invisible gun right now. Hello? Okay. Well, guys, I think we're rocking the invisible gun for the moment. I might just have to back out of the game if it does that. Season 2 drops February 17th, so you got a little bit of time here, brother. All right, guys, I got the invisible gun right now. Yo, Ronald, you asked me about putting on the green laser, and all of a sudden my gun's invisible. I blame you for this. I guess I'll run around with no gun for the time being, essentially. Can't see anything. Alright, bro, I'm about to have to leave this. I'm about to have to leave this game. Take out your melee weapon, it'll fix making... Okay, hold up. I'll do that.
We took back the objective.
So swapping weapons, not... Oh, hold up. There we go. So I say it's not doing nothing. All right, we're back in business. W chat.
Grab what you can!
Can I actually get up here? Nope.
Objective Alpha.
Let's go! Thank you so much! I owe you one!
Yep. Yep. There we go. No. Oh, IV, bro. If you're playing in 1080p, what are you doing? Why are you playing 1080p? No wonder it's gonna feel like a little bit. You need to turn up your sharpness or something. You need to turn up that sharpness. And your film grain should be at 0, by the way. You play comp for COD mainly, that's why you send it. Don't all the COD guys play in dude, all the COD guys play in what? On 1440p. What's the point of playing 1080? I think everyone moved over from 1080 a long time ago. Wow, these graphics, love that. I mean, I guess if you get more I guess you can get more FPS, that's, yeah. But I think everyone's running a powerful enough PC now that you're probably getting 200-300 FPS on 1440. Only thing people aren't doing is playing, obviously playing 4K. You know? Like, I'm averaging around like 180, 200 in this right now, and then if I play 1440p on like COD or Warzone, I'm probably getting about, I mean, I probably get about the same. I also haven't played Warzone since this latest graphic driver update.
Our forces are attacking objective Charlie.
Looks like Monte Grappa from BF1. You know, I haven't heard that comparison. I think Battlefield 1 and 5 were aesthetically... I like the look of those games. So I wouldn't be opposed to having maps look like they're from that game. Oh, yeah. Definitely get a 1440p monitor, 100%. Like, you were missing... Dude, it's like a whole different game playing in 1440. Truthfully. I could not go back. Alright, so what do we end up doing? Nice little 54 and 16. We'll take it. Cap was in the game. Alright, Cap, we're going to see what you did. You went 21-13, 29 assists. It looks like you had a pretty solid game. Yeah, I might have to... It's either I got to reset game or it'll just work itself out. Console controller recoil has left the chat. You know what? You would not believe how many people think there is still an ass load of recoil on controller. Just putting that out there. People just think that there's just still a lot. All right, so I'm gonna go put back on like. Actually, I'm not gonna put on Eastwood. So we'll go put on Breakthrough, and then we'll keep on Empire. Put on Liberation Manhattan. Mirac Valley is where I was absolutely popping off with the DMR. Then we'll put on Siege. Actually, Sobek as well. Put up East. 5070. Oh, dude, if you're on a 5070 playing 1080p, you must be getting like 400 FPS. That's cracked. Okay, I can't use a DMR on this. Didn't get A? Bro, we didn't have to get A. We won like 500 to 0.
We need attack support on the marked objective.
Listen, people that complain, listen, keeping it a full stack. Anyone that complains about recoil based on their input is just the trash player. There's no sugarcoating it. You are a subpar, not that great player if you're complaining about recoil on your input. Like, that's just how it is. I don't care. Battlefield has a little bit, you have a little more recoil on mouse and keyboard. Dude, like, you have your whole arm. Pull down, like, you do that. Use that. I have my thumbs. Like, it's not that difficult. What am I gonna use? I'm gonna use the KV9. I'll throw a camo on this. Oh, that's not bad. All right, I got my hands again. We're back in business. Vehicle supply crate? How the hell did that get in here? Love the Vector. The Vector is kind of it is a real gun. Oh, he popped out behind that. I didn't see his ass. He completed the EEO. What are you asking about, Zay? I'd have a stroke reading that.
Enemy attack launched on Bravo.
Be advised, marked objective on the front. Defend the position.
But IV, I was actually gonna say I used to. I never played any comp on COD. It's not my thing. But I've just basically I've been, you know, really high KD player and making vids and dropping high kill games on COD and Warzone for a long time. I'm just on Battlefield. You know, I made the switch content-wise this year to this game. I was a rebirther for a minute. Oh, okay. I don't know. That was a claymore. I was about to say, how did I just die? I don't know how many guns I got. Max 50. Keep it a stack. But I had to go through and look. I got the LMGs. Full transparency. That was from Portal. There's no way I was doing that shit myself. I'm not one of those grinders that's like, oh, I completed everything. I'm gonna put like 500 hours in the game to get all these level 50. Like, I don't care. Connection? Hello, Connections left the chat. I would say BF6 has been a real fun game. You know, so here's the thing, is like, people always talk about Battlefield 4 being one of like the greatest battlefields. It's like, the crappy part for me is, so when Battlefield 4 came out, I was like, it was just an absolute mess for like the 6+ first months of the game. I mean, I'm playing on PS4 at that point, and it was just not a fun experience. So I literally just ditched out on Battlefield at that point and stayed almost exclusively on COD because it wasn't fun. So for me, I missed out on the whole Battlefield being incredible thing at that point because it took probably a year or two for the game to actually legitimately get good. Yeah, some people are real sticklers about that Portal stuff. It's like, dude, kick rocks. Like, I'm not like, I'm here to play and have fun. Not spend half my life trying to level up a gun. I couldn't get away from that. Yeah, I'm like T Street. I just be using everything. It's like there's people that can literally use the same thing for hours, and I'm like, do you not get bored? Like, would it not get boring to see someone use the TR7 like for hours on end, right?
Hostiles have secured Alpha.
There are so many people. Whoa! Sui medic.
Bravo has been lost.
People do care about, or people don't care about KD. KD is more of a just a personal stat pride thing. Like, it goes to show that, like, I know what I'm talking about. I'm not ass at the game. Like, I've had really good stats on COD and Battlefield for years at this point. You know. Oh, this thing's got a laser on it, yeah. Like, I'm 99% sure. See, I missed the AEK. No, actually, I don't have a laser. I'm tweaking, smoking dick right now. You can't with having that mag. I missed the AEK from Battlefield 3. You want to talk about like a certified heater? What in the hell? Love that gun. Love that gun. But no, I just don't got the running the big mag. I don't got the points when you throw the suppressor on here. And for me, bigger mag, like having a 30-round mag is more important.
We've lost over half our forces. Let's stay alert.
Okay. I guess shrubbery is not my guy's thing.
Be advised, Alpha is under attack.
Come on! We're targeting objective Bravo.
Got him. Battlefield 3 AN94. Was that in 3? Was that burst?
Objective Alpha has been lost.
Was that burst in that game? Oh, I got shottied.
Bravo has been neutralized.
Yeah, Ronald, you're better than me, bro. I didn't touch 2042. Hey, wouldn't it be crazy if I made a video playing 2042 for the first time in 2026? That's a stupid ass title, actually. Dumb numbers. There's too many numbers in the title, but that'd be like it'd be interesting to go make like a video playing Battlefield 4 the first time in 2026. Or something like that, you know? Or just be able to go back and play some of these games. The only issue I'd run into trying to make those vids is that I'd have to I'd literally have to invest in a brand new monitor. So that way I could have HDMI 2.1. Or I'd have to go buy all the titles on PC and hope that there's good, and I'd have to look and see if there's good controller support. You know. Oh my god, I was tickling him.
Be advised, Bravo is under attack. Come on!
You know what? I thought I would have gotten beamed.
We're targeting Alpha.
God. You have 600 hours in the 2042? Hey, okay, since you got a lot of time in it, does that game feel more like COD? You know, like movement-wise than this game, right? Like, doesn't it function more like Call of Duty? See that right there? Oh, when they destroy those floors, it is hard. Number one controller player in what aspect? Yeah, I'm the best there ever was. I got like a 5 KD, brother.
We are targeting Alpha.
I will say it is kind of, you know, it could be more exciting. That is for sure. Ooh. You know, can I even push this way? Can I push out and around here, or am I gonna get cooked? I'm gonna get cooked.
Take what you can carry.
Last COD you played was Blops 3. Damn. I mean, you left off on a good game, that's for sure.
Enemy attack on Squad Bravo.
Ha ha. Let me regen up there real quick.
Running low. Don't be easy targets. Our forces have neutralized Alpha.
Yo, I was right here, bro. Son of a gun. Spent all that time trying to get over there and it didn't work.
We've taken objective Alpha.
Oh, that's just part of the title. It's to get the people going.
We need to rally defense on the marked objective.
I actually have legitimately had people come through and get pissed. How are you number one? I'm number one. Like, all right there, buddy. I mean, I think it should be around like a 4. I think it's slightly inflated. I think one of the last portal things I did, I used on a couple LMGs. I think for whatever reason, because it was that one that blew up 24/7, they didn't remove it off my combat record. But I believe it should be like a 4 something, like a little above a 4. God. Ooh. Okay. Don't got time to scratch my back. But 2.5, you're still light. You're still definitely lighting shit up, though. I mean, you're. I died to an actual bush Wookiee.
Be advised, troop numbers are critical.
You just had to play 3v3 Conquest with 98% bots. Hey, if you got full XP for that, that's actually goated because it's double XP right now. But still, that's terrible. That should never happen. Like, truthfully. All right, we're gonna lose this game for no. Actually, I take that back. We might actually cop this W. I'm gonna get on this point. How is he sitting out in the open like that? Well, against the TR7, I'm not doing jack diddly.
We're attacking objective Bravo.
You got 60k XP. There we go. So it won't counted. It's still annoying though to play a bunch of bots. Come on, guys. Like. Unfortunate, man. The community, Holden, is non-existent. See, the thing that that people talk about it. It's like, oh, they made this game not for the Battlefielders. And it's like, this game doesn't have a super high, like a super big fan base of Battlefielders. Those guys play the game and then like they just kind of, they dipped, majority of them. They don't focus on red. They're not focusing on RedSec at all. That's, you know, that's a whole different dev studio that manages RedSec, that does the changes. It's actually not even like DICE. So there's no, like, you don't got to worry about resources being taken from one thing to the other. Like, it's just, that's not a thing to worry about. But yeah, that does happen though. Sometimes late at night. Actually, hold up. I'm gonna Google this. So let's see. Steam charts. Steam charts, Battlefield 6. Let's look at how many players are online for Battlefield 6. So, playing as of an hour ago. Hey, who wants to take a guess on Steam how many players there are on the game right now? In the chat, tell me how many players you think on Steam are on the game. I'll tell you guys after we get some guesses in. I see 5,400, I see 40K, 25K, 14, 10, 30. Okay, so according to Steam charts, as of right now, there is, as of an hour ago, 39,821 people playing the game. The 24-hour peak is 77,000. No, Jay Walken, I'm reading, I'm reading, so I got the 2 YT streams, and I got the TikTok stream. I see all my chats, they're all just combined here. And then if you're in the long form stream, it just pops up on the chat. Yeah, I read all 3. So yeah, it is, yeah, 39,000 people are on the game on Steam, and then it peaked at 77,000, and then in the last week, it peaked at about 84,000. So, yeah, that was I think, who was the closest? Yeah, Jay Walken was the closest. He said 30. He said 40, and it's 30. It's 39,821. So good guess. But that's not counting console, but what it is, it's a very good representation, or an accurate representation of like what's going on with the player base. I don't know if I can't put this on screen for both people at the same time. Oh, you cheated. All right, nice. Don't be doing that. But it's a good representation because on Steam, everything peaked out at was like 600, and it was like 700. Here, I'm gonna go back. Was it 6 months? Gonna go back to release. All-time peak was, it says like 656,000 people. So 656,000 down to like 39. That is a very, very sharp drop off. Like that, what that is due to is bad update, not enough updates. The guns being too hard to grind. I made a video talking about, what was it, the issues Battlefield faces with, you know, and some of the things, and the top thumbs up comment was people talking about it takes too long to grind stuff. And it's like, we're in, you know, in January, and people are talking about how it takes too long to grind, right? The average person ain't grinding a gun out to like level 30, 40, 50, you know? Double XP is the way everything should be by default. And then there should have been way more content, a better... It's like there should just been a lot more. There should have been a lot more content offering, better updates, Stuff shouldn't have been as much of a grind. Like, they didn't predict the amount of people that came from other franchises, then came in, and then they realized, oh god, this is so much of a grind. There's not enough here even to be worth grinding. And then they went back to either Call of Duty or they went to Arc Raiders or something like that. You know, it's a very it's a grindy, almost shallow game is what I have to call it. Battlefield is a little bit shallow in terms of what's actually on offer. Appreciate the follow there, Films. I lost a couple brain cells myself today. All right, guys. So that's going to be it for me tonight. It's 3 in the morning. I'd like to go eat a little something. Hey, Brandy. I'd like to go eat a little something and then relax and not sleep till like 2, 3 in the afternoon. That'd be cool. So also, Ronald, I did not actually play campaign. Yeah, Battlefield's never really had a good campaign. Minus the Bad Company series. Bad Company. Listen, we cannot talk trash about the Bad Company series. We need those guys. Bad Company 3 might be the best-selling game of all time. I'm just saying right now, that would be. But yeah, I'm heading out for the night. I'll talk to y'all here tomorrow. I'll be back live. Also, I'll have videos and stuff too. So I'll have, of course, a video out for those guys that are on YouTube. And then, of course, I'll have a short form out as well. So stay tuned, and I'll see y'all later. Have a good rest of your night, good rest of your morning, whatever time may be. Appreciate y'all. See ya.